Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Air Force Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Falcons will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go to work first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And there... Oh, where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Had to get rid of it quickly. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Bettis. Gets away from one. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Cox. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Falcons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll go to the air on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net, go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on third and short in field goal range to get the completion, now setting up first and goal.
Just keep slinging it. Touchdown, Falcons! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Bettis. Got it in the middle, it's Cox. They make the stop, but the sweet Bowen catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Yaw. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. And you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bray. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the Falcons will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going for it on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
You gotta love it when a defender gets a big paw on the football and you see the receiver, it looks like he's gonna be open and the quarterback's jacked up and happy, but nope. A big Mick gets up there, tips the football, and bats it straight to the ground. Nobody else gets to catch it. No lucky breaks. That thing is over.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Pocket breaking down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Air Force. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go with a direct snap. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Bettis. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Bruins are rolling down the field. Using his legs, it's Cox. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. To the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
The Bruins will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The give out of the gun. He'll try to take it back. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Bettis. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Hands it off. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the snap, it's Bray. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Taking it the other way. Got the first down and more. He's up to 55 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Might as well give it to him again. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Cox. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Bettis. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up the
ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down for back at their own 24-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Lawson. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Falcons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On target. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Bruins will call on their punt team. coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Brave. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Working that left side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Air Force! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Wants to throw. It's Bettis. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. on the direct snap. It's Briggs. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. Trying a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Briggs. At midfield, he's got room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Pulls it in, it's Lawson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll immediately call timeout. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Lawson. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Deflected at the goal line.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation.
And the Bruins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Briggs. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning on the Jets. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Air Force. Back to throw, it's Bettis. Grabbed in the middle, it's Curry. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bray.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Let's go! He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Running through contact. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Cox. Keeps it. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down here, probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Fired in from the red zone for...
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Bray.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Finds him out of the backfield, and they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Wants to throw again. Quick completion on the out. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And the Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gets it out fast. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up? Lot of room to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Bruins are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Bettis. They're working that left side. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. Are forced to settle for the field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll give it to him again. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bray. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Bray. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's first down from the 11. Finds us back in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Air Force. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Bettis. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Cox. Breaks into the open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down. Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Cox. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bettis. Lets it fly. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle. It's awesome. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll go to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Going to swing it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the...
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Shaw. Flying out to the left. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Bray. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Oh, they're
defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give as they work on that clock. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team. But this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Zings it complete to the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be...
Turns it on down the left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Gain of 37 on the play. First down for the offense.
Okay, break. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Air Force.
Ready? One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw, it's Bettis. Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you.